Welcome back, everybody. You almost caught me mid-yawn there. Has been a long week, but just had a good sleep. Sometimes when I sleep well, I just end up yawning. I don't know. Humans are complicated. Anyways, we're live, so just gonna drop a link here in the chat. 1 second here. So we're continuing off from the last stream episode. I'm just gonna put that on the Jumbotron. And I'll bring everything in. So let's bring it here. Cool. Yeah. So the last episode was we dug into mobile apps with React Native and Ignite. So let me just hide that. Okay, cool. So yeah, feel free to check out the previous video if you'd like to. We're continuing on what we were working on last time. So what we were working on is actually something I built for a video series with Jason Langsdorf called Four Devs, One App. And I built something out with Party Kit for collaborative real time. And I decided to do it with music. So here it is. This isn't the React Native stuff. Obviously, I'm on a web page right now, but this is what I ended up creating. And so it's keyboard, you can play keys and stuff, and there's all kinds of things. I'm clicking with the mouse right now, but you can also use the keyboard, and I'll click a few things. I just want it to, switch themes here. Give it 1 second. You have to click the keys a bunch of times. There we go. I'm gonna get this boop theme unlocked, so now I can switch to a different theme, and this theme, it's me making noises like on Jason Langsdorf's live streams, these boop, so I go anyways, that's kinda what it is, and multiple people can join this, like, it's just me on this, particular piano room right now, but, so my idea was, let's see if I can do this in React Native, and, to be honest, I didn't get too far last time, so, anyways, let me bring this down, but so what are we building with? So I mentioned Ignite, but Ignite is I guess I would consider well, let's go to Ignite first, actually. So Ignite's from the wonderful people over at Infinite Red, a React Native consultancy. And this is basically like a battle-tested React Native boilerplate project that happens to use Expo. Uh, I'm not really well versed in the mobile landscape, but if you're doing anything React Native, Expo seems to be the way to go. So they're built on top of this, and they've got all other kinds of goodies and learnings from all the projects they've built. And you get this for free if you want to end up building out something yourself. If this is something you're interested in, I strongly encourage you to contribute to the project. I haven't yet just because I'm super new to this space, but I'll go ahead and drop that if folks want to check out Ignite. And like I mentioned, it's built on top of Expo. So Expo is this great framework to build out React Native applications. Definitely check that out as well. So I'll drop a link to that. Cool. Boom. Pop that over there. Just put that on the Jumbotron for a second. Cool. All right. There. Cool. All right. Hey, how's it going, Arvin? Nice to see you. Um, yeah, thanks for joining us. So yeah, so like I was saying, so we're gonna attempt to continue building out something in React Native, using Expo and Ignite. So just to give background again, in case people aren't aware of my background. So I've been a web dev for a long time. Very familiar with React. I work in React every day right now. But React Native, not so much. But if you know React, there's a lot of things that you can bring over, and that's kind of what we're doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let's just move the web browser off for a sec here. And whoops, I did not want to start Android. Okay. I'm gonna start up. This is Expo. Again, I'm in an Ignite boilerplate project that I've started to work in, but when you go ahead and run things, I don't know if everybody knows me, but thank you for the kind words, Arvin. Um, so I'm gonna start the iOS project. So I'll do NR is my alias in my shell for npm run, and I'm gonna run iOS. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna start off the simulator or emulator, and it's gonna load up the project. Hopefully things don't go boom. I'll just give that a second. Okay, so this is the Ignite boilerplate. As you can see, it literally says Ignite on it. So what I started to work on was some components. And so I have these keys I started to create. So I have a piano key, the white key, and then there's the black key for the sharps and flats. Um, for the context of this project, I'm only trying to build out one octave like I did with collabiano.com. And the reason being is um, there's a lot of octaves on a piano, and I don't know if I want to go into all that effort right now, like let's move this over here. Um, just because one, I don't think you could fit in every octave of a keyboard or a piano onto on a phone. On a tablet, I think you could. But like anyways, um so just keeping it simple because this is a fun project anyways. It is open source. I'm trying to remember where I have this actually. Let's go find that. So GitHub repo, is it view? Uh, just using the GitHub CLI. I don't have any remotes really. Did I not push it yet? Interesting. Let's see here. Let's just check in Git. Okay, I literally haven't committed anything yet. So okay, let's do this. So let's do git add. So G is git for me. A is the add everything. I can take the batter down. Yeah, that's classic. Sorry, Brian's always taking care of me. I normally don't. This is the only time I usually stream on StreamYard, and you can put the the banners up like the comments, and I'd say 95% of the time I put one up and I forget that it's up there. And I have Brian, what's the word? Not archangel, my guardian angel telling me to just take it down. Anyways, uh always makes me laugh because I do always forget. So all right. So I'm gonna do a git commit here, and let's just say initial commit. This is what I worked on last time, and then we're gonna do here. I'll zoom this in a bit here, just so folks can see. And let's just kill that for now. Let's exit. Okay, let's zoom in here, and I'm gonna do GitHub. I'm using GitHub CLI repo create. If you don't use the GitHub CLI, or you've never heard of it, I strongly encourage you to try it out. I use it literally all the time. It's great for obviously pushing or creating stuff like this, but I use it to create pull requests all the time, pull down people's pull requests. So I definitely highly recommend it. So I'm going to push an existing repository. It's this one, Collabiano. We're going to push it to Nikki T Online and port of collabiano.com to React Native. Cool. And we're going to make it public. Add remotes, yes. Origin sounds good. Okay, cool. There, that's all done. And I'm gonna do GitHub repo view again. And then where is it? Oh yeah. Why does GitHub repo show it there? That's not what I wanted. Um, all right, let's go to my GitHub anyways. Just I'll share that, and then you can feel free to fork it or contribute to it. Again, just a fun project. So all right, so let's go to github.com/NickTOnline. Should be Collabiano app. There we go. Cool. So let's go ahead and share that. I'll put it in the Jumbotron. I will take it down very soon, Brian. Anyways, just so if you want to follow along or pull it down. There are some tools like okay, it's since it's the Ignite template, it's got instructions on how to do everything, so I don't have to fill all that in. But check that out. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue and close that. Um, One of the things I like about Ignite, even though I'm still fairly new to, is it has localization built in, which is nice. It's got scaffolding, so I can do an Ignite, like create a new component or a new view. And let's see if I can go back and find that. So let's do like think Ignite. No, that's not it. MPX Ignite. Is that it? I think this is it. Okay, yeah, I'll update the latest one. Sure. And yes, I'm gonna take the batter down. Right. Cool. All right. We'll just let the internet do its thing here while it updates sorry, Ignite. Should be fairly quick. I have like a pretty decent internet connection, but okay. Hello, NPM warning me about like everything is falling apart. Okay, let that finish. Okay, clear npx ignite. Pretty sure it was npx ignite, and then what did I do last time? What's that error? Let me go back to the docs actually. Okay, they definitely have a CLI. npx ignite CLI. Oh, ignite CLI. That's why. I don't know what ignite was. All right, there we go. Would help if I use the actual tool. Okay, so yeah, so just wanted to show this. This is really nice. So you can create a new app. We did that last stream, but there's this G for generate. So this is where you can scaffold stuff. So I can say create a new component like hello, a new model, a user, or a screen. And so far I've created some components. I do need to create a view. So I don't think, did I create a view? Let's go see here. Demo screens, welcome, login. I don't think I created one. So, all right, so let's do G view and we'll say Calabiano, I guess. What did I do? Generate view isn't installed. Did I not do that right? Oh, screen, not view. Okay, and let's go ahead and create that. It's going to scaffold this. And so we're going to get this screen here now. Let me bring down this. So we got a new screen here and it says Calabiano. Okay, and let's come back here and let's start iOS again because I got disconnected. This should refresh shortly. I just got to choose iOS. Logs opening on iOS. Cool. Uh, There, that's good. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, just to make sure. I feel like it's not connected. I could be wrong. So let's just start it over again. Let's do it one more time. There we go. It's definitely nice having the emulator here. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've got the keys there. I have to figure out how to get this view in the screens appearing. All right, what's this? You go live. If you don't, be ready by then, or just remove this destination from the stream. Sorry, there's something in StreamYard just talking about LinkedIn, but there's nothing I can do with that right now. So let's ignore that. Okay, so I've got this back up and running. I got the screen, and so this is. I kind of want to read. through some stuff here because I want to understand the best way to like once I've created the screen, like how do I add it somewhere? Because there's podcast and like community. I'm not gonna keep those. I'm gonna probably replace one of those screens, I think. So I'm just trying to see here. Again, super new to Ignite still. So okay, so wait, that's not it. Okay, we got the CLI like I was saying. Okay, all right, I think we're good there. Okay, so basically I kind of do this whenever I'm in a new code base. I'm like, okay, like there's this particular thing where's demo community screen? Like I see community here, so I know that that's being wired up somewhere. So um let's look for this. So I'm going to see demo navigator imports this, and let's see what else it imports here. Demo community screen, that's the export, and then import app screens. Okay, so one thing that's nice with their scaffolding is it's already exporting it here. So I have access to it through screens, which is good. And okay, so I can get screens here. Demo tab param list. Okay. So I can definitely change all this stuff here, but I want to see uh demo navigator, screen options. Okay, so we have I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace the demo community here. So let's just call it Collabiano and type Collabiano is not assignable to okay, yeah, sure. Let's do this and let's do Collabiano screen. Okay. And that should be my screen if I go to that definition. Yeah. Okay. That's good. If I come here, okay. Now I've got my Collabiano screen. Okay, that's good. Making some progress here. Okay. Let's see. So that's the demo community screen prop. So I'm just going to do this. Let's export const. Okay, I don't need the demo community screen, so we can. I'll leave it there for now. But let's go back to the demo navigator. Okay, so name collab. I think this is supposed to be Collabiano screen. Is that right? Component is not assignable to type screen component. Okay, that makes sense because there's some params that are going in options, tab bar label. Okay, there's there's a bunch of things going on in here. So this here is for the I18N. So if I go to this, let's go to definition or demo navigator. Where are you? Go to definition. Okay, I don't know why it's not going to definition. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's the key. That's why. So let's look for this. So this should show up in an I18N file. All right, so yeah, so we've got here the different languages. So this is Arabic, there's English. Okay, so essentially we got a bunch of stuff here. This is all the text for that. So I'm gonna create a new one and let's see here. Let's call it Collabiano. And I'm basically adding new text here. So we'll say title, Collabiano, tagline, collaborate on a piano in real time. Sure. Okay, I'm not gonna add any other stuff there. So that's the demo community screen. Cool. So now if I come back to the demo navigator, I actually want to change this to, and this should be, yeah. The nice thing about this is using TypeScript, so we actually get the IntelliSense. So I should have Calabiano though. Why is it not there? Okay, let's check this out. Let's see. Why is that not happening? Login screen. Okay. Um, make sure I'm under the right thing. Okay, I'm not under the right thing. That's why it's under demo navigator. I just want Calabiano and then title. Okay, I see. So this does have TypeScript. So let's do this enabled. So okay, so Calabiano title, I guess. And let's see here. Focused icon. We'll call it Calabiano. What's it saying? Icon. Okay, I don't have an icon for it yet, so let's just leave that. Okay, so there's still some stuff. I'm not sure why it's not appearing, but let's come back to the M simulator. Okay, so it says Calabiano now, so that's good. And you know what? The community icon actually works because it's collaboration. So there we go. Okay, so the title's good. Tab bar icon focus. Okay, so the tab dot screen. This I'm trying to understand. So I'm just looking at the naming convention. So demo showroom. So this should be just Calabiano, I guess. But um, so this is the route name. Let's see here. Options, tab bar label, tab bar icon. That's good. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. So let's go to definition. Okay, so this extends param list. It's a route config. Okay, that's not super helpful at the moment. Okay, is not assignable to demo tab param list. Okay, that's helpful. All right, so let's go to here. Let's go to definition. And then let's go to definition. No, that's not going to help. We want, what is it? What's that type called? Demo tab param list. So this is probably a union type in TypeScript. And I didn't copy that correctly. Okay, there. All right. So we're going to have, there we go. So this is what I need. So I need to have, I don't know, Calabiano. We'll set it to undefined for now. This is what I like about TypeScript too, is like it's helping me discover things. Like I could probably find these things eventually, but I do find like whether you like TypeScript or not, honestly, I do think there are some niceties to it for sure. Like, and if you're using something like VS Code, it's actually powered by TypeScript. So like IntelliSense you see in your JavaScript, that's actually TypeScript powering all that. So even if you don't like it, you might actually secretly like it. Okay, demo community screen is never used, so let's get rid of that. So I have Calabiano now under demo tab param list now. So if I come back here, oh, it's in the same file. That's making me laugh. Okay, so Calabiano is good now, and then we've got our screen. Okay, we got our labels and stuff. Okay, that's awesome. So let's bring this back over here. So if I come to Calabiano, there's not really anything in here right now. But I think we're in a good state to just go work on the page. Now, one thing you'll note is I haven't updated the Calabiano in all the other languages because I don't honestly know what it is. To translate, I could do French probably, maybe Spanish. Anyways, I'll leave it in just the one for now. So let's do this. Let's do a checkpoint. Let's open up another terminal here. And so we added the Calabiano screen. Yeah, let's do this. So git add uh, feature. These are just git aliases I use. This is using conventional commits. So I'll show you what it looks like after. So added the Claviano screen, and there we go. And if you want to see what that looks like, it's called conventional commits, like I said. So it's going to look like this: FEAT colon space and then whatever the comment I added was. So if you are curious about conventional commits, I use them all the time. There's also conventional comments, which is another great thing, but I'll go ahead and drop this in the chat. There we go. Can show that. And I also am, since we're on the conventional kick, conventional comments. This is a great way to provide feedback. It's hard giving feedback, or people do have trouble giving feedback sometimes. I find this helps. Uh, I use it most of the time. It works really well, I find. So I can just pop that up real quick too. Okay, cool. Uh, I am gonna take that off the jumbotron real quick, Brian. Cool. All right. I just gotta check one thing here. All right. Cool. Just had to do a quick check-in on work. We're doing a release, so it's out. Cool. Nice. Always nice to have a release. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, they're really useful. I find personally, Brian, like the conventional commits, I think are I don't want to say pretty well known, but I think they're somewhat known. Conventional comments, not so much. And there's another one too, which is called feedback ladders that we used at Netlify. Uh, Again, this has nothing to do with React Native, but check that out too. Um, I tended to lean more towards the conventional comments still, but basically, this is another way to convey things, and you can, mold it into your own too if you want to. But yeah, check it out. I'll drop that on the jumbotron too. Okay, well, I'm already happy that we have a screen because I was struggling with a component at the end of the last stream. So, all right, so I'm just gonna go push those changes. Okay, and so yeah, we want the Calabiano screen. So there we go. Now we just have text in here now, but like we could import our keys. So like piano, I knew how to spell. White piano key. There we go. And that should pop in. Okay. It's a little chunky, but we have a key in there. We can probably set the width and stuff, but um, we're gonna have how many keys are in the octave again? Wait, uh, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, 7. Yeah. Okay. So we could just map over these. Actually, we could get the array of keys maybe. So let's do a map. Actually, let me get the keys. Let's go to white keys. Okay, type major octave notes. Yeah, that's what we want. I'm gonna export the type so we can access it. And actually, I want this to be an array. Actually, and then we'll keep this type because might not actually need it in there, but like, okay, export major octave notes equals, and then we're just gonna do this. Thank you, Copilot. Converted my union type to that. So basically, export, it would help if I define a const. And this should be, you know what, let's just major octave notes. Okay, so this is great. The reason why we're setting it as const here is because it's literally can only be those. I mean, this is we don't want to allow any other kinds of strings in here. And then here I can just do type of, and then I can say major octave notes, and then This syntax here means like for an array, get the type of the array basically. And then you can see here, I'm back to where I was, but now I have these major octave nodes. So nothing to do with React or React Native, but just like TypeScript stuff. So I want to map over this. And yeah, then I'm going to have a note. Okay, Expo, go quit. Sure. Okay, let's quit that. I guess I'll restart. Uh, that should, there we go. Back in business. Okay, so yeah, so basically what we want to do here, let's get back to Calabiano. This is going to error out for obvious reasons because this code is broken at the moment. So we want to map over the note. This looks not too bad. I need to import the major octave note. So let's import that. Okay, so we got the note and it's one of these C4, D4, E4, etc. And I'm going to map the note here and the key as well. I've got an on press, which is just doing a console log right now, but let's just save that. Something went wrong. Reference property. Major octave notes doesn't exist. I think it does. I think we need to, let's try again. There we go. Okay, so we've got all the notes here. Obviously, this is not how we want it to look. So let's see here. I think we can just, if I go back to one of my keys here. All right, so yeah, we've got the style here. We do want a size. So width is 15. That's the text style. Hold on a sec. Uh, okay, the button itself doesn't have, so let's do style equals, and I if you've done JSX, you're probably familiar with this. This is just doing the JavaScript version of styling. Uh, I don't believe there's a notion of CSS class. Oh, CSS doesn't exist in React Native, but a concept of like a CSS class doesn't exist, I believe. Like, so you can see here, we're setting stuff, kind of just basically using objects instead. Now, let's see here. I could just say like, const, and from what I saw, I don't know if this is a React Native thing or an Ignite thing, but they use the dollar sign to denote styles. Let me zoom this in one more. I feel like that's a little too small for people. Okay, and we can drag this over because I got the space. Okay, that's normal that I got an error. Cool. The emulator, I have it zoomed in right now. If I make it a bit bigger, I think it just goes off the screen. So apologies if you can't completely read it, but I will try to convey as well best as I can. So let's do this. Let's just do dollar key style, and I'm gonna set a width. Okay, let's do width, I don't know, 30, and let's save that. Okay, now the keys are the proper width now, but they seem to be behaving block-like, so I think I can do flex here. So let's go to the Calabiano screen. Dollar root. Okay, no, it's flex one, flex. Yeah, that's what I want, flex direction. But mind you, flex direction should be row by default. So let's see here. Interesting. The heights are okay. Let's see here. And yeah, why is that? Also, let's just do a margin top just for the get our Calabiano popping up there. Okay, that's good. And you know what? Let's do margin horizontal. Oh, nice. They have margin horizontal. This is kind of like not exact same thing, but in Tailwind where you can say like, PX or like MX for just the X axis. So that's good. Okay, cool. And That looks good. Now, why are these this is what I don't understand. This could be something I don't understand about the layout in React Native, maybe? Let's see here. I am very happy though that we have keys showing up on here, and there's still some styling issues, obviously. Like I'm showing the key names here. I don't necessarily have to do that because if you're familiar with the piano, you probably would be, but I thought it was just helpful to show it. But I am confused here. So major, oh, you know what? Maybe this has to be in a view. And oh, I think that's why. The root. Okay, yeah. So the root did a flex, but I because these are all there. No, it should still be still should be horizontal, but let's see here. Let's just do inline style real quick. Flex. Uh, what's it not liking? Oh, I imported a view from an incorrect place, I think. Okay, where is that? It's not from there. I don't want to use a screen, so where should I be grabbing the view from? React Native, probably. Okay, let's save that. Okay. Still it's still going one below each other. I don't understand. Let's see here. It's a button with a white piano key. View styles, text, button. That all seems okay. So why can't let's see here. What other flex direction. We'll try. I don't think column would work because that's what I would assume this is, but okay. Yeah, no change. Maybe you do have I would have oh, interesting. I guess you have to be explicit about it. Okay. And we probably have a gap. Yeah, nice. Now, I think this is one thing that's nice about React Native is like it's not CSS, but there's stuff like I thought, okay, I need a gap here because I'm using Flex, which comes from CSS. So I thought that's pretty nice. So let's try gap 5. All right, cool. All right. And you know, we might want to, let's see here. Okay. So note to self, you can set flex for sure. I'm not sure what the number actually means. Let's go to the definition. Okay, it's just number. Okay, I think maybe on or off or it's interface flex style. Okay, yeah. So then there's some stuff here. Yeah, I want to do center. Okay, align content. Yeah, so we can do all that. So let's do align content, center. Maybe it's not align content. Let's put a border. Okay, border color. Just gonna put something gross just so I can see it. Border width, probably. Okay, I just wanted to see where we're at. Okay, so that's good. And if we do, it's probably justify content. So there we go. Now it's a little off, so I'm kind of wondering. There's obviously the padding I put there, but or the margin I should say, but I'm wondering why it's going off over there. Okay, already this is like a lot of progress. So we will definitely have a piano at some point. Now the thing I'm wondering is okay, the where is that? Let me get rid of the margin horizontal for a second. Okay, so that brings it. So not positive, but like maybe with your views, you're not supposed to put like your main view. You shouldn't put that on like elements. Like this should maybe go. Well, I don't need a margin horizontal now because like I've centered the thing, but I'm wondering if they recommend doing it on the like the children instead. But okay, so let's get rid of the border. Okay, we're good. Okay, this Calabiano text. Let's do this could actually be localized as well. But let's see here. Let's do style equals, and I don't know, let's do font weight 700. If that changed anything. Uh, Font family, sure. What do we got? Does it? Uh, I'll leave the defaults. Um, but I could have sworn 700 is usually good. Let's try 900. Doesn't seem to be changing it from what I can tell. Because if I put 0, yeah, nothing's changing. Okay. Not sure why that is the case, but whatevs. Okay. And yeah, so this is the thing I'm confused about. So like maybe the screen you're not supposed to put the margin on, but maybe you just have like a main view around things that have it. So let's do that. We don't want that style. We'll just say style equals do flex one, sure. Flex direction is going to be column. I liked how this is intuitive for me. It's not breaking my brain too much coming from React and web dev. Okay, let's give it a gap. Thank as they say. Okay, it would help if I close the view. And let's bring it down here. What did I do wrong? Oh, would help if I close the style. Okay, so that seems to do it. And we want to do margin. We'll just say, sure, 20 for now. Okay, that looks like a little too much actually. Let's do 10. Cool. Wonder if we should center. I think I'd want it to be center maybe. Let's do item center. Cool. Right. Okay, we're in good shape here. Let's give it a bigger gap actually. Let's do 10. Cool. All right, I'm gonna add this in. So git add, git uh let's do commit work in progress added white keys to the Calabiano screen. All right, that's good. Okay, let's see what's next. Just gonna go check something real quick. Gotta hydrate. All right, there. That's all good. Okay, nice. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so we have our keys there now. I definitely want to add sounds to it, but let's baby steps, I guess. Okay, so we've got those keys here. So the thing I'm wondering is, like, I have the black keys, not to be confused with the band. Um, I'm gonna do the same thing. So if we go to black piano keys, let's put this side by side, maybe. Okay, this one I've got to clean up a bit. I don't know what the color palette, what was all that? I don't remember what any of that was, but okay, so we have this piano key, style, note style. Yeah, okay, colors. Oh, I was setting some colors. Okay, yeah. I don't need this for now. Let's bring this back over here. Okay, those are the keys. So we want to do same thing over here. So uh, export const, major, octave, sharp notes. There we go. Thank you. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to do not typo, type of. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. Expo quit. It seems to be related to when I make some breaking changes, maybe. Okay. Let's reopen that. Okay. Um, Still got my major octave sharp note type. The thing I was asking my friend Anthony Campolo, because he was a music teacher. He plays the pretty sure he plays the cello. Yeah, I think it was cello. But like I never understood like why is there a C sharp and a D flat? Like they're the same key. And he says it's something to do with just the way music's written, but I still don't understand it because like it's literally the same key. So like why call it different things? But I have to do my homework there, I guess. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother with this BG color. Did I have the palettes? Uh, React use state. Okay. I think I just wanted. Oh, this is on the press. I think that's what it was. We can put that back actually then. Whoops, leave that. And let's put this up here. Let me fix my stage changes here. So let's undo this. This is something I like about VS Code. You can just unstage changes that way. That's one of the things I struggle with Git. Like every other stuff in the command line, I'm usually fine, but when it comes to that, I have trouble. Okay, major type of. There we go. Cool. Color palette keys. Key of color palette. This is where I got stuck last time. Okay, I don't know what this type value is. We don't need that. I think I was trying to get the color palette. So like, where is color palette? Color palette keys, color palette value. Where's the, okay, I see. Okay, we've got the type. That should be okay, I think. So let's just continue down. And I don't even remember why I had this, but color palette value. Yeah, I don't think this is necessary right now. Don't want to overcomplicate my life. Okay, so basically on the key press, we want to change the background. So we could say set BG color to color palette neutral 700. I guess that's what I was using. Okay, so this is coming off of, okay, this is where colors dot color palette. And where's colors coming from again? Is that up top? Okay, that's being imported. Okay, so yeah, I think what we can do is that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, okay, I remember exactly. Let's come to here. Just trying to make this type safe basically. Uh, so we have these colors and then where's the palette? There. Okay, so this is it as const. Okay, so I want export const. Okay, so it's the colors. So basically, I was trying to get the type so that I could make these type safe, so I couldn't just put any particular color. That's what I was doing. So let's do this. Let's do color palette value, type, color palette value, string. That fixes it immediately. But I want to be like type of there. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Copilot. All right. So basically, what's happening here is we're getting all the keys of the color palette, like the type of the color palette, and then we're getting its keys, and then we're getting the uh, all the values from those keys in the palette, and the type of just kind of extracts them all, and then you get this nice union type. And the reason why this is nice is if I come here now, it's got that number there, that value. But if I did this, for example, if I did this, it's going to complain. If I pick the number here, it's okay because that's in the palette. And this is just it's a type safety thing, but this is like, this removes some foot guns for some people. So let me just fix that. Just doing a chime check here. We can go for another 40 minutes here. Um, okay, so git add, and let's do git chore fix type for uh, BG colors in black keys. Let's push that. Cool. Okay. Also, side note, this was a great use of Copilot to get this. Like, I tried to do this last time, and for some reason I was fumbling. Could have been just because it was near the end of the stream, and I had a hard stop at like 2 p.m. So I think it was a combination of that. But these are the kinds of things. Like, obviously, I'm still checking to make sure this is valid, but I can see that it is. But these are like great uses of AI tooling, whether that's a coding assistant like Copilot, or I use all the other things too, like Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT. But anyways, just a nice way to do that. Okay, so we have all these black keys now. We're also exporting the major octave sharp notes. So if I come to the Calabiano screen now, I want to do the same thing. And that's one view. And then there's this other view, which is going to be, I'll just copy the same thing here. And the thing I'm not necessarily struggling with, but is I want to understand like how I can place these two things. Because like uh, when I did it on the web one, I basically set the black notes absolute within relation. I believe that's how I did it. But I'm just wondering if I can like iterate over all the keys and then just kind of superimpose them. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to try to do. So, uh, oh, and then this should be above. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything the same except we're not going to be major octave sharp notes. We're going to map over those, and this is going to be black piano key. Everything else should stay the same. Now, if we come back here, I think I have to restart this. So let's do that. All right, cool. Let's bring this over again. Okay, so okay, we can see here that yeah, the keys are, well, one, the black keys are too wide. We should probably make the white keys a little more chunky, I think. So let's do that. White piano key. Let's set the width to maybe 45. Okay. Okay, that looks better. Or maybe it was 30 before. Let's try 35. You know what? Let's try 40. Okay, I think 40 is good. And so now basically I want to set, so like I can press, okay, what's going on there? Weird. I must have, I'm wondering why it's switch these buttons, all they do is console log, so I'm kind of curious why it's bringing me back there. That could be something built in maybe. Weird. Well, to be discovered, I guess. But basically, I want to spread out these keys now. So like the gap should be bigger for one. So let's go back to the Calabiano screen. And actually, let's change the black keys. And let's do the button style background color. And we'll just um, say width. The other ones are 40. I feel like saying 30 maybe. Yeah, those look good. Okay, so now what we need is we need a bigger gap. So I'm gonna say like 20 maybe. Still more. Oh yeah, and this is something it won't necessarily line up completely, so I might have to do these one by one. Because essentially, like the first two, like the C sharp and the D sharp, they go between the C4. C sharp goes between C4 and D4. D sharp 4 goes between D4 and E4. So I should probably group these. So let's see here. We'll omit maybe. Uh, Actually, we want C sharp and D sharp. So dot filter note uh, uh D, what is it? Hold on a sec. Uh C sharp 4 and D sharp 4 includes in. Okay, now yeah, so I'm only get the two. That's correct. Um I that gap is too much. Let's try 15. And this is where I'm not sure if what I'm gonna do is correct or not. Position, absolute, comma would help. Okay, so I'm guessing that maybe this needs to be after it because maybe there's no Z index. So if I put this here, yeah, that brings it to the front. Feels kind of like a PowerPoint where you say bring to front, bring to back, or whatever. Okay, so we got that position, and then let's do like uh, left 0. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's do like 20, 40. And I honestly don't know if this is the right way to do this or not. Okay, that looks good. And then now we need a top, let's say 20. Let's do 30. No, looks like 40. Yeah, so piano keys, the black keys, like they might kind of, I think that looks good. Um, okay, so there's those ones. And then I'm gonna do another view. And again, I don't know if this is right or not. So I'm gonna say not includes now, so it just gets me the other notes. And let's do that. Okay, and it's overlapping where those other notes are, which makes sense. The top should stay the same. Let's do like 100. Okay, no, maybe 200. Okay, that's a little too much. So let's do like 190. 185, I think, is the winner winner chicken dinner. Okay, that looks good. So now if I press a button, why does it keep doing that? I have no idea why it does that. There, there. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, there's some, I don't know what it is. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna move it up just a bit actually. Let's do like 38 maybe, just to give the numbers a little space. And let's do that 38. There's some common styles here, like I could probably group together and stuff, but we have the piano here at least. Okay, so this is looking good. So I'm just gonna commit this, but I am curious why on press. I wonder if there's an event. No, what is the okay, no, there is an event. Okay, so event, and then let's turn this into that. Let's just say, I don't know if there's a prevent default, but we'll see. I'm just gonna see if this is gonna prevent my piano key playing stuff. Okay, and the other thing is this event is the same for all of them. So let's just call this on press piano key. Man, I can't spell today. On press piano key. Oh man, what's going? Key. All right, cool. Let's come up here and then we'll keep it in the component, the function for now, because it is possible that it needs some state at some point. But or you know what? Let's lift it out just for now. So const on press piano key. Close Copilot, but actually it would make sense. Well, let's do this. There, event, and then close. Oh, I see. Brought some JSX with me. Event parameter implicitly, yes. Okay, we'll sort that out in a minute, but console log. Okay, yeah, I just need the one. Okay, I see. That's why the note's there. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Gotcha. So we could say event. I think I can get the button text, but or the note. We'll see. Okay, so on press piano key there. And let's just do here. Okay. Unexpected token. On press piano key. I think no, that's right. Oh, it's because I didn't close the JSX. There we go. And I gotta close here and there. Uh, there. There we go. Okay. So good to see the emulator has 100% battery power. Now I know the notes, like the way they look is it looks terrible right now, but okay. So what I do want to check is on press. It's a gesture responder event. Okay, we can do this and let's import that. Okay, and now the thing I want to see is can I access, okay, current target dot, okay, let's see here. Oh, I can access the prop? No way, nice. Okay, this is, uh, that is what I want. Implicitly it has any, sure, const note equals. string. Let's see here. Props, read only unknown. Property note does not exist on type read only unknown. Why doesn't it? It should know it's a button. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. Here, let's go back to our key for a sec. Doesn't matter which key. So button. Let's see here. Data. How can I add information on here? Prop. No. Let's see what else we got on here. Let's go to the definition. So normally what I would do, like if I was in a web context, yeah, it is. It is a top-notch user interface. You get to go on to the top tier of you get to go on the jumbotron for that. Yeah. So I'm just trying to see like because normally what I do is like on an HTML element, like if I need to access some information off the current target or target, data attributes a great way to do that. You don't have to use component state in React. But I'm just trying to see if there's anything like that in here. So button props, yeah, that's what I want to see. Go to button props. Okay, text props, text, which is looked up by I18N. Okay, text options, an optional style override. Oh wait, optional options to pass. Okay, style, press style, text style. Preset, right accessory, left, children, disable. Okay. So there doesn't appear to be something like that in React Native land unless I'm like way off. So I think what we'll do here is instead of this, I think let's see, on press piano key. And then, yeah, I think what we'll do is let's go to that. Actually, let's copy this. So I'm just going to wrap this in here, prevent default, and then this. Oh yeah, the note. Yeah, you're right, actually. Let me try that, Brian. Current target dot props text. I don't know if that's how I can access it. Oh, this is, let's actually just check what current target is. It should be a button. Okay, it's current target native touch event, current target. Yeah, target, yeah. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Event target. It's not the same thing, but it's like in web dev, when you get a target, it's not necessarily an HTML element because there's other ways it can be used when an event fires. But okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this simple for now. But the main thing was I wanted to prevent default because it seems to be doing something odd. So what I'm gonna do is on play note, we'll call this, and this is gonna take a note. And what the note will be actually these we should uh let's do this. Type notes equals, and you know what we're gonna do is, yeah, that's gonna explode. That's fine. I'm gonna export the type. Oh, I already am exporting the types. Okay, good. So if we come here, we want notes to be major octave note or major sharp. Boom, boom, and then I don't want that JSX there. Why did you put that? Uh, Weird. Okay, maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't export it on the other one. Let's go to the black keys. Every time I say that, I keep thinking it's the band. Okay, so we want to export this type. And this is just a general thing in TypeScript. I don't want to recreate these types. So I'm basically creating a new type from existing types, and this just works better. So, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to say my note is of type note, not an actual string. And you know what? Let's rename that to note. Okay, duplicate identifier note. Where's the note? Okay, let's get rid of a few things here. We don't need this. I don't know what it's complaining about this note. Where that seems okay. Okay. All right. So, and then here we're just going to say console log play note. Okay. And let's go down here now. And so, not that one. So, okay, I didn't change those. So let's do this. We're going to just say event. Then we say exactly on plane note. What didn't it like? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing for the other one. Cool. All right. Let's go back to Calabiano. Now it shouldn't switch screens. It's still switching screens. Okay. I don't know why, but okay. So I don't think the prevent default is going to change anything, but we can basically get rid of that then. We don't really want to prevent the default. I thought it was just something else, but okay. All right, so if we come back here, we still have the mysterious clicking away, and it doesn't seem to be every key. Uh, Oh, you know what it is? Nope, that's not it. Uh, Interesting. I don't know if it's because the other one's overlaid, but yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure. But anyways, we have a layout, which is good. And okay, so let's just fix that. I have here. Okay. Let's see here. Quit. Git add, git chore, or git commit. That's just another alias, git alias. That's for commit space dash m, and then I put my message. Okay, so let's see here. Work in progress. Got all keyboard keys on the screen. Okay, that's good. I still don't understand the clicking away, but okay. Yeah, it's still a mystery. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. Okay, so I think we could look at playing sound maybe, and then I still haven't connected the collaborative part, but I feel like that part is the easier part. For me, this was like not understanding how all things React Native slash Expo work. I mean, aside from there being React, obviously, but I'm still perplexed about the button clicks. Okay, so Expo import sound. Okay, I'm gonna share this in the chat. Cool. All right. So this is a universal library that provides separate APIs for audio and video playback. Okay, so I need to install the AV. Right, so let's just clean things up here. I'm gonna stop the server for a second because I think that might be wise. Cool. All right, and let's install Expo AV. Okay, added Expo AV. Okay, now how do we do this? Okay, you can configure Expo AV using its built-in config plugin if you use config plugins in your project. Okay, configure various properties. Okay, microphone permission. I don't want to pick up a microphone though. I want to play a sound. So I want to load one. So create async URI should play true. Okay, I see. And this page will reference operations on playback objects for both sound and video. Okay, so we do want to create a new audio sound. All right, let's take a peek at this. Playback object, new audio sound. Okay, there's a few things I want to do. I kind of want to do what I did in the other thing. Mhm. Oh, something, just checking something for work real quick here. Uh, okay, cool. All right, something got sorted out. All good. Mild panic averted. All right, so yeah, let's just try bringing this in here. So I guess this playback object, const sound. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's look at this. Okay, and so let's see here. I do want to create a map of these, but we'll start off easy. So const playback object new audio dot sound or wait dot sound. Okay, what is this? Audio new src html audio element. I don't think that's what I want. Expo AV, so let's try and find the other one. Audio would help if I typed it correctly. Audio buffer, audio context. Why don't I see it? Yeah, that's definitely not it. So hold on a sec here. Maybe I have to do it in the app config.ts like they were saying. Let's take a peek here. There. All right. Plugins existing. Sure. That's not going to change anything though, because I don't want a microphone. So it's definitely not that. Are you using this in a bare React Native app? No. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the audio documentation. Okay, this is what I want. I don't know why it wasn't importing from there. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. New audio dot sound. There we go. Okay. So create. Okay, so I can do the assets. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I need to just open up my other project for a second here. So gonna get my Calabiano project. Hopefully I have it. Okay, I don't have it on this machine. I'll go get it. Basically, just want to pull down all the assets. Actually, you know what I can do? Let's do dev OSS, GitHub repo clone, Nikki T online, Calabiano. Another good use of using the GitHub CLI. It already exists. Oh, okay. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Trick I always say, add a dash R and it opens it up in the current VS Code window. Okay, so this is the web project I built. And obviously I could have pulled stuff straight from here and popped it in right away, but I just kind of wanted to go through the learning and the pain of, not pain, but the growing pains is what I'm saying. Okay, so I need to go to my public folder. I have assets, and that's where the sounds are. So let's see in here. Okay, we do have assets. So I'm going to bring in sounds. There we go. Cool. And we can leave this project. Okay, so we've got all these sounds and we've got a default theme and stuff. So I'm going to do default theme to start. So let's bring this back over here. Cool. And so it's a new audio sound. Yeah, let's do this whole thing. And console log sound, await audio sound, create async. Oh, I gotta make this async then. That's fine. We don't need this. Okay. The file, it's gonna be under sounds. Let's go default theme slash. Now we have all the sounds here, so I'm just gonna tape one as an example. And okay, set sound. Okay, I don't need to set a sound. That's the component state. And I wanna play the sound. Okay, so let's just try this particular one. Now, I don't know if the audio is gonna come through or not on StreamYard. I'm for that, like obviously my mic's coming through, but um, let's start this off and let's just see if this works. Anytime we play a note, it should play A sharp. Oof. Unable to, none of these files exist. App screens, assets. Okay, clearly that path is not right. So let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, okay, it definitely wasn't right. Uh, there we go. That should work. Hopefully. Reload. And this is perfect. Assuming this works, I don't hear a sound. But let's see here. Okay, so on play note. Okay, should be doing it on the buttons. So, all right, await. Uh, let's see here. Play note. Yeah, I hear nothing. Okay. Any errors? Let's see. Okay, that's not debugging. Now, one thing we haven't looked at is I'm actually not sure how to debug this yet. Because like normally I would attach it. Actually, I should be able to attach a node debugger, I think. Let's see here. Whoa, 27 file. Oh yeah, that's all the sounds. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do a couple things here. Let's bump all these up. Let's take that down. And let's just add all the sounds. G chore added all notes sounds. Just to get that out of the way. Cool. All right, and then we got our screen again. Okay, so yeah, I do wonder. Let's see here. Debugging and profiling. Let's see here. Okay, so I can debug with the Chrome Web Tools. Okay, nice. Okay, on any app using Humry. So open up, start your app, press J in the terminal where Expo was started. Once you've opened the Chrome Dev Tools, it'll appear below. Okay, cool. So for folks who've used like the VS Code debugger before, you've been able to always debug in Node.js within a Chromium based browser. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna shrink that, and it said to press the letter J down here. Let's see what that does. Opening JavaScript debugger in. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go. It opened it up its own one. Okay. Oh, it opened up Chrome. That's why. Okay. So we don't need this right now, but this is what we want. Okay, so I want to play note. Okay, so it's playing the notes. We can see it here. Let me zoom this in, sorry. Oh, really? I can't zoom that in? That's unfortunate. Let's try this again. Okay, I can't zoom that in for some reason. Normally you can zoom in the dev tools. That is very odd. Let's just see here. View. Yeah, it seems to be. Oh, weird. Okay, I can't do Command plus for some reason, but I can do it this way. So I don't know why Command plus. Yeah, Command plus isn't working. So let's just do this old school, just clicking on the menu. Okay, and we'll do one more. So basically, I'm clicking on the keys. You can see it's saying loading sound, playing sound, etc. But I actually want to go to the Calabiano screen, and I want to debug because I want to see what happens here. So I'm going to put a breakpoint. It's pretty cool. I didn't realize you could do this with the React Native, but it makes sense. Because this is what I need. This is because I don't completely understand everything yet. I want to see what's going on. So I'm going to press. Okay, why is it not attaching? Interesting. Calabiano. Maybe if I put an explicit debugger, do this. Oops. Okay. What did I just do? Yeah, here. Let's put a debugger. It's going to reload. Paused on breakpoint. Okay, cool. I don't know why I couldn't do it the other way, but anyways. So I just want to see what's going on here. So like there, I can see it's going to console log the node out. Okay, I want to get the sound. Okay, so it looks like there's an error maybe. Okay, so what's the error? No error exactly. Um, let's see here. Okay, so we've got the sound. Because if I look over here, Yeah, I've got the note sound over here. Okay, play async, and it should play it. So maybe I'm missing something, but anyways, we're at 2:30 on the dot. Made a lot of progress here. Was pretty happy with this. We got, just to recap, tweaked a bit of the piano key styling. Then we're able to create the screen for Collabiano using the Ignite CLI using npx-ignite sorry, npx space ignite dash CLI. Then we did view, and then we created a view. We were able to bring in all the keys, button presses and everything are working. There's some weird behavior where when you click on the screen sometimes, like this. Uh, okay, now I'm debugging, so it's not going to do it. But basically, it takes you to another screen. I'm not sure why at the moment. And at the end, we did two things. We got a sound loading up. It's not playing, or I don't hear it at least. That's one thing. And then I also learned that how to hook up the debugger to debug the code in React Native, which is nice. And it's the same tooling I'm used to. It's a Chromium based debugging, just like if you're in the browser debugging front end code or Node.js code. I feel like there's probably a VS Code integration to go in the debugger there, but regardless, this is still awesome. So thanks again, everybody, for checking things out today, and we'll see you in the next one. Um, I'm thinking of looking into doing some Swift. I'm going to be starting that on my own streams. Also, if folks are ever interested, I stream here on CFE .dev every month, like with twofold two stack. But I also stream on my own stream. So if folks ever want to check that out as well, you can also go to nikiT.live. There's my schedule and stuff and past streams. And I also show the CFE ones up there too. But thanks as always to CFE and to Brian Rinaldi for letting me blabber here for an hour or hour and a half every month. And everybody else, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.